Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Thursday night. I'm Dennis House.
I'm Ann Nyberg. Ever wonder where your state tax dollars go sometimes? Well, a story about how that money was spent, some of it on pony rides, ping pong, and pickleball. Among other things, News 8 investigative reporter Jeff Derderian joins us now with this really eye-opening story. Jeff.
Yeah, Dennis and Ann, it should have been a day of work for some employees from the state's public defender's office. Turns out it was a lot of fun on your dime. State auditors say it is an abuse of taxpayer dollars, and you paid for it.
June 3rd, 2023, a beautiful day. We went back and looked. Mix of sun and clouds, high of 78. Perfect summer day for some fun.
It did not appear to be work-related.
What happened here at Holiday Hill and Prospect also being called wasteful by state auditors. This is a 200-acre venue that hosts corporate and family functions, and the employees from the state's public defender's office were here on that June day. We're outside the offices of the public defender here in Hartford. The event was called an annual meeting, which usually means you look at performance, you talk about future projects, and other work-related activities. But what state auditors found may shock you.
State agencies and private businesses are allowed to do team building type things, and you know, an annual meeting should be primarily work related.
Tens of thousands of your taxpayer dollars spent. What did you pay for? News 8 getting our hands on the agenda for that day. At 11 a.m., time to climb a rock wall or get an airbrush tattoo. Maybe do some arts and crafts, or how does a pony ride sound?
We'd always recommend that an agency or the state have policies that delineating what's appropriate and what's not.
The money, the cost? Let's talk about that. How much did taxpayers shell out for this one-day event? More than $22,000. There was a lot to do for employees who also brought family members as well, and you paid for those people too. Along with unlimited clam chowder, at noon there was a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. At 1 o'clock, hula dancing with a DJ. If you had the energy, at 2:30, a treasure hunt and a ping pong tournament. Oh, and there's this detail too. According to the auditors, the meeting's 6-hour agenda that sunny day only included 45 minutes of actual work time. Carol Platt-Liebau is with the Connecticut taxpayer watchdog group called the Yankee Institute. She says there needs to be more training for state workers because sometimes common sense isn't so common.
A greater understanding on behalf of state workers that when they're working, they are spending taxpayer money. It isn't theirs, and it's to be spent on behalf of the people of Connecticut.
State auditors tell us when it comes to public defender dollars being spent like this, the agency agreed it was excessive, and they said now they'll change their policy going forward. We reached out to the office, by the way, so they could be in our story when we wanted to give them their side. We never heard back. We're live in the control room tonight. Jeff Derderian, News 8.